Your husband's here, Mrs. Valera.
About time. You can go along then, Carol.
Are you sure you're all right? I'd really rather stay and...
Oh!
Now, you're having those pains. I'm not leaving.
No, this is your day off. Won't hurt my dear husband to know how I've been feeling.
Well, I'll drop this prescription by the drugstore. They'll deliver it for you. And you finish this eggnog, Dr. Beck wants you to build up your strength.
Carol, you're so sweet. You seem to share every pain I feel. You'll come home early, won't you? I feel so much better when you're here.
As soon as possible.
Carol, forgive me. I'm sorry to be so late.
It's no problem, Mr. Valera. I'm not due at the clinic until noon.
On your day off, you go to a clinic. Anybody else would be sick of sick people.
Well, I'm a nurse. If I don't help them, who will?
Carol.
Your wife had a bad morning. More pain than usual.
Leo, is that you?
Si, Rosa, si.
See that she gets some rest.
Yes.
Adios, senor.
Adios, carissima.
Leo! Where have you been all morning?
With Dr. Beck. Rosa, we had a long talk. All about you.
What did he say?
He says that you have a normal heart. That's what he says.
Normal?
See? And he says that these pains that you feel is not in your heart, but it's in your head.
Does he think I'm just faking all this?
Yes.
Oh, these pains, these attacks, I just imagine. I just imagine that I'm lying here practically tied to this bed.
All of us, Rosa. We're all tied to this bed.
I don't want you here, Leo. I want Carol.
She's not here.
Carol! Carol!
Rosa, now please, she's gone. She's not here.
Well, go find her. Go bring her back.
Rosa,
Go
please,
on, Leo.
don't.
Find Carol.
Don't want
Get away! Get away from me!
Rosa, please.
Get away, Carol! Get him away from me! Get out! Get out! Operator, I want the police. Yes, the police. Hurry.
cleaners. Your cleaning's here. Anybody at home? Mrs. Valera?
Wait a minute.
Let me go.
Easy, boy. What's your rush?
Let me go, I tell you.
We're police officers. Now, what's your hurry?
I didn't kill her, honest, mister.
Who?
I just found her in there.
Who?
Mrs. Valera. She's dead. I know she's dead.
You better show us.
Just a minute. Hey, Wally. Old man Valera been out here today? Okay, go back to your mud pies. Vera, he hasn't been here today.
If he does come, tell him to call his home. It's urgent. Now, please, don't forget. Hello, Sergeant Anderson. I've tried all the construction sites, left messages everywhere. I can't imagine where Mr. Valera can be.
All right, you let me know if you find him. Thank you.
The delivery boy said she was an invalid.
Anything else?
He was pretty well shaken up. Took his name and address and let him go.
Well, invalids don't usually die alone. You take a look around, Dan. I'll contact headquarters.
Hi.
Hi.
Bet you don't know what you're looking at.
14th century, I'd say. Florentine.
1443, to be exact. The only pot-bellied status symbol in town. Indispensable for collecting bird droppings or storing your chewing gum.
Oh, you better watch that. Donatello wouldn't like it.
It was done by a student of Donatello's.
I thought so. Classic Romanesque influence, naturalistic attention to detail.
I'm Marietta Valera. Have we met?
Sergeant Nick Anderson, Homicide Division.
Donatello's been dead about 500 years.
Well, we were called a half hour ago. By Mrs. Valera.
Mother called you? What for?
She said someone was trying to kill her.
Now, really, you must be. Well, she's all right, isn't she? I mean, there's nothing wrong, is there?
I'm sorry, Miss Valera.
Mother? Mother? As long as I can remember, my mother's been ill. It's as though she devoted her entire life to dying. That must be my father.
No, it's the ambulance for your mother.
Where are they taking her?
City mortuary.
Since when do the police make our funeral arrangements?
Miss Valera, when a person dies alone, the law requires a coroner's autopsy
Autopsy?
to rule out the possibility of murder or suicide.
Why do you insist on calling this a murder?
Your mother called it a murder.
She's been ill. She's been suffering from an angina for months. She hasn't even been out of bed.
She wasn't in bed when we found her.
Well, there won't be any autopsy. My father would never permit it.
Where is your father, Miss Valera?
How the devil do I know? He was supposed to be here with Mother. It's the nurse's day off.
Nurse?
Carol Donahue. She's off on Wednesdays. Father was supposed to stay with Mother until I got here.
Is that the usual procedure on the nurse's day off?
No. Usually we have a housekeeper. But Father fired her the other day. With dear old Daddy, it's always open season on housekeepers.
How long has this nurse worked for you?
About a year. Father would never fire Miss Donahue.
Can you tell us where we can reach this Miss Donahue?
You might try the geriatrics clinic on Hope Street. She works there on her off days. Unless...
Unless?
Nothing. Forget it.
Miss Valera, do you think this Miss Donahue might know where your father is?
I don't know. I don't know what to think.
Oh, Carol.
Mr. Valera, I've asked you not to come here.
Yes, I know, Carol, but I had to. It's my wife again.
Another attack?
This time, Carol, she was wild. She was screaming. She was calling for you.
Well, who's with her now? You left her alone? Well, she's much too sick to.
Sick? Carol, I'm sick, too. I'm sick of her sickness, her make-believe.
Shh.
The real sickness with Rosa is in her head.
Pain is pain, Mr. Valera. Real or imaginary, and I've seen your wife suffering.
Miss Donahue, I wish you'd do your entertaining on your own time.
Well, I'm sorry, Miss Whitcomb.
This gentleman wants to see you.
Thank you. I'm Sergeant Kirby.
What is it?
What is it, Sergeant? That she works for me. I'm Leo Valero.
Afraid you'll have to come with me, Mr. Valera. You too, miss.
Well, why? What's the matter?
It's your wife, sir. She's dead.
Oh, Diego.
Daddy, it was awful.
Better yet, but we came as soon as we could.
We?
Marietta, I'm so sorry about this.
Sure. Sure you are.
Sergeant, please. My wife. I want to see her.
I'll check with Sergeant Anderson.
They think she was murdered, Father. They want to perform an autopsy.
Yes, I know. The sergeant, he told us.
Well, you're not going to let them do it, are you?
Marietta, what can I do?
Call your attorney. He can get a court order, something.
My attorney is a corporation lawyer. Wouldn't be right for this. Wait, I know a lawyer. Yes, he would be good. And a friend also.
Don't wait, Father. Call him now.
I wish I'd been there. I wish I could have helped her.
If Father had been there, it might not have happened. Where was he? Why was he with you?
Your mother was calling for me. He came to the clinic to take me home.
I wish I could believe that.
Marietta, you're wrong about so many things.
My friend, the attorney, is out of... He won't be back until tomorrow.
They won't wait until tomorrow. They...
Mr. Valera. Sergeant. Sergeant. Listen, please. This autopsy business. It's not right. I can't let you do it.
I'm afraid it's out of your hands, Mr. Valera. You see, by law, it's the coroner's case now.
The law? The law is for living people. My Rose is dead.
Yes. Would you care to see the body?
I'll wait here.
Che dramma di sangue. Il rimasto che non trema. Conosco I segni dell'antica fiamma.
Scarcely a drop of blood remains within me that does not tremble. I reckon...
Scarcely a drop of blood remains within me that does not tremble. I recognize the signals of an ancient flame.
What do you expect? I'm a doctor. I've got to do something on Wednesday afternoon.
Dr. Beck, Lieutenant. Sorry to have to break up the golf game, Doctor. Please sit down.
One bad slice, and they sent the cops after you. I knew I should have taken up tennis. Well, what can I do for you?
We'd like some information about a patient of yours, Rose Valera.
Yes, of course.
She was found dead this morning.
Dead? Rose Valera?
She was an invalid, wasn't she?
Yes, of course, but... how did it happen?
We'll know more after the autopsy. The coroner may want to check your records on the case, Doctor.
Yes, of course. I'll see to it that he gets them.
There seems to be some disagreement as to the nature of Mrs. Valera's illness. Her daughter says you were treating her for angina pectoris, and yet her husband says she had a normal heart.
They're both telling the truth. See, Rose did have an angina attack, a mild one, several years ago. Her heart recovered, but Rose didn't. The symptoms persisted, although every test we took denied their existence.
How do you explain that, Doctor?
An extreme psychosomatic condition. Now, the angina did really exist in Rose's mind. The symptoms she imagined were very real to her. Now, as a physician, I could help to relieve her pain, but only a good psychiatrist could attempt to cure her.
Why wasn't she under psychiatric care?
As a matter of fact, that was our next step. I spoke to her husband about it just this morning. Curious thing. I'd like to know the results of that autopsy.
Of course, Doctor. Thank you very much for coming in.
You're welcome. People simply do not die from imaginary ailments.
dark, tenacious mucus lining in the stomach, inflamed intestinal tract containing fluid like rice water. Now, add to that the symptoms charted by Dr. Beck: frustration, dehydration, albuminous urine, acute subgastrointestinal inflammation. Put them all together and they spell arsenic poisoning.
Arsenic?
Arsenic in small, repeated doses.
Why didn't Dr. Beck notice?
The Valera woman was a hypochondriac, right?
Uh-huh.
She complained of all sorts of symptoms, some real, some imaginary.
Yeah, but the real symptoms should have
They could have been the result of long inactivity. And as for the arsenic, the poisonous effects are cumulative. She probably was getting small doses over a period of weeks, maybe months. The changes would have been much too gradual to notice.
You know what you just handed me?
Coffee.
Murder. Pure and simple.
Can't you wait, Father? Stripping away all the traces, and she isn't even buried yet.
Marietta, what kind of talk is that? I just let in a little sunshine, fresh breeze, that's all.
It's a welcome change, isn't it?
Yes. Marietta, after so much darkness, I welcome fresh air. What's wrong about that? You tell me, after so many months and years, a man grows tired of pain and sickness.
And who made her sick?
What are you saying? You blame me for that?
Shouldn't I?
What are you saying?
Because of you, that sick bed became her whole world.
Marietta, I'm sorry. I don't mean to teach you.
Carol is leaving.
What do you mean?
She's downstairs. Her bags are packed. She's waiting for a taxi.
Carol's leaving? We talk later, all right?
No need, Father. You've told me all I want to know.
Carol. Carol, wait a minute. Carol, where are you going?
Mr. Valera, I had hoped to avoid this.
God, I can't let you walk out the door like that, out of my life.
But my job's finished here. I have no reason to stay on.
No reason? Oh, cara mia, there's more reason now than ever before. This is your home, carissima.
I have my own home.
Then please, you stay a little longer, huh? For me.
You can use Mother's room, Carol. It's empty now. I'm sure Father won't mind.
Marietta.
Just for the record, Marietta, your father is an honorable man. He's done nothing for you to be ashamed of, and neither have I. That's my cab. Goodbye.
Carol.
May we come in?
Yes, come in.
Leaving town, Miss Donahue?
Yes, I'm going home to San Luis Obispo.
I don't think that'll be advisable under the circumstances.
What circumstances?
Suspicion of homicide. Your wife died of arsenic poisoning, Mr. Valera.
Poisoning? But, that's not possible.
It's not only possible, it's true.
This is a search warrant. This entitles us to seize any evidence which tends to show a felony has been committed.
I call my lawyer, see if he can come back.
I don't understand. Poor Mrs. Valera.
Good evening, Mr. Valera. I was just leaving.
Did that lawyer come yet?
Yes, he's waiting in your office. And Mr. Valera, I'm terribly sorry about everything.
That's all right. Thank you, sir. You can go home now. John.
Good evening, Leo.
Why the crutches?
Self-discipline.
He pulled a back muscle, Mr. Valera. He was trying to ski on his shoulder blades.
Oh, John, you didn't say anything. I would have been glad to come to your place.
You've got more troubles than me, Leo. Did the police find what they were looking for?
Arsenic? I guess not. Who would keep such a thing? John, I want you to keep the police away from my home.
They're investigating a murder.
A murder? I don't believe it. A murder. My own house. John, how many homes have I built? 1,000, 2,000? That's not bad for a bricklayer. And I built them fast and cheap, but I built them good. I tried to build one home, just one, for myself and my family. Who murdered her? Who did it?
Leo, let's look at it like policemen. Who had access to Rose's food? You? Marietta? The nurse? The housekeeper? Anybody else?
The housekeeper, she's gone. The nurse is just a nurse.
What about Marietta?
You know better, John.
That leaves you.
That's right. It's just me. Well, I'm to blame for my wife's illness. Might as well blame me for her death.
Who blamed you for her illness?
My daughter, Marietta.
Why?
Well, mother, I guess. You see, things had never been too good between Marietta and myself. Her mother kept it that way. And then there's this business with Carol.
Carol?
Yeah, she's the nurse. Marietta thinks that there was something.
Oh, great. That's just what we need. A normal, healthy man with an invalid wife. She's an emotional and financial drain. She turns his daughter against him and keeps him from the woman he loves.
Enough, John. I swear to you. I swear I never touched her.
People have murdered for less, Leo. Is there any water in that? I have to take my pain pill.
Listen, John. You're my lawyer. And you're also my friend. Do you think I'm the murderer?
No, I don't. But you can bet somebody will.
A real killer, that one. Vicious, works fast and clean, plays no favorites. The absolute ultimate for killing rats, rabbits, gopher, all types of garden pests. I recommend it to all my customers.
Including the Valeras?
By all means. Used it over there about 2 years ago. Not a sign of rabbits or gophers since. Achoo!
Gesundheit. Excuse me, it's these plants.
Careful, please. These specimens are extremely sensitive.
They're sensitive.
Mr. Kyoto, do you remember leaving this pest killer at the Valera's house?
As I recall, I left a small box in the tool house. More convenient having it right there. But I warned Mr. Valera to keep children and dogs away from it.
The box you left is gone, Mr. Kyoto. May we take this along with us?
Be my guest. You need more? Stop in. Oh, anytime but tomorrow. It's a Jewish holiday. Sayonara. Achoo!
Of course I know Miss Donahue. But you must know her even better by now. That's your job, isn't it?
We know her pretty well.
And what can I tell you that you don't already know?
We'd like to know about her friendship with Mr. Valera.
Friendship? He constantly stopped by to take her to lunch. Or drive her home after work. You call that friendship?
What would you call it?
She worked for him 6 days a week. On their 1 day apart, he couldn't bear to have her out of his sight. And he a family man with a dying wife and a growing child.
Child. Some child. I didn't know you were a painter.
Oh, the Valera family is full of surprises, Sergeant. It must be fun investigating us. Like lifting up a rock. All sorts of nasty little secrets wiggling around underneath.
Rock's pretty heavy. I'd like your help.
Uh-uh. I hate wiggly things.
Your father may be helping murder, Miss Valera.
What do you want? Looking for a reaction? What kind of reaction do you want?
An honest one.
Sorry. I'm fresh out. Do you think he killed my mother?
No, I don't. But I can't fight the evidence.
And you want me to fight it for you?
He's your father.
My absentee parent. Maybe he really did kill her. He made her an invalid, didn't he?
How?
When she was really sick, when she really needed him, he was always gone. Building, planning, developing his instant slums. Why do you think she made a career out of being sick? It wasn't pills she wanted. She wanted her husband. She wanted love. It wasn't poison that killed her. She was unloved to death.
Did your mother know about his relationship with Carol Donahue?
She knew. She told me about it. Only by that time, she didn't care anymore.
How much did your father tell you about it?
He didn't have to tell me anything. I heard. This is your home, Carissima. You have more reason than ever to stay here now.
Miss Valera, I'm a cop. Now, what you've told me can be used against your father. He'll probably be the prosecution's star witness. You want that? You know, there's another side to the story. His side. But we don't want to fight the evidence, do we? We'd rather play prosecutor, judge, jury. Congratulations. An honest reaction.
This was the stuff that killed her, Nick. So pick up Valera.
That's just a sample, Carl. We didn't find any on the premises.
So we got rid of it. Who wouldn't?
I just don't think our case is strong enough.
Well, the DA thinks it is. And your beloved lieutenant thinks it is.
Well, I don't. We're putting that man on trial for his life. We need evidence. Hard, cold, solid evidence.
Evidence like this pest killer, right? And this lab report that proves it was used to kill the Valera woman? And this testimony that proves Valera had access to it? You've eliminated all the other possibles. The nurse, the daughter, everyone. You've got the evidence, Nick, and the motive, and the witnesses.
Oh, yeah, sure, witnesses. The man's own daughter.
Exactly. What could be stronger?
Carl, she wants to love that man so badly she hates him. Now, it would be downright brutal.
Now, listen, Sergeant Freud. You're a big boy now. You should know that the victim isn't the only one that gets hurt in a murder case. Before it's over, everybody has to die a little, even the arresting officer. Now, get out and pick up Leo Valera.
Yes, sir.
Father?
Mariette. What are you doing here?
They think you're a murderer, Father.
Yes, yes. Yes, I know. You think so, too?
I want to know something. I want to know why Mother hated you so much.
Marietta, I'm a man, flesh and blood. I wanted a wife. I needed your mother was a wife. I needed a woman, you understand? And it was like that ever since you were born. It's the way it was. She always played the game of sickness. The only crime, if it's a crime, the only crime, my sin was that I was lonely. Understand?
We have a warrant for your...
Father!
This is the watchman's gun. I know how to use it.
This'll only make things tougher on you, Mr. Valera.
Let's see.
Father, don't, please!
All right, Valera, climb out of there.
Myself. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it.
Thanks, Joe.
John.
How are you, Leo?
How's your back?
I'm beginning to like it. They stopped traffic for me. Whole doors. Wish I'd known about these before.
Hey, maybe you better sit down.
I'll never get up.
Listen, John, where's Marietta? She don't come to see me.
She doesn't see anybody.
John, I'll tell you something. You know, for a long time, for years, I tried to speak with her. Really, I tried to give her my heart, but
Leo,
she turns away from me. And finally, one day, she comes to me. And she wants to talk. She wants to ask questions. She wants to listen. To make me feel like a father. And on that day, that same day the police came, she comes to look for her father. She finds a murderer. My own daughter's going to be a witness against me.
Oh, she has no choice. If Miller subpoenas her, she must appear. Now, Leo, a few days ago, you told me that your wife had done her best to turn Marietta against you. Is that true?
Yes, that's true. Poor Rosa. Such bitterness in her touched everybody.
Nevertheless, it can help in cross-examination. We can take the sting out of Marietta's testimony by showing her prejudice against you.
Wait a minute. You're going to cross-examine Marietta?
Sure, it's routine.
But, John, the DA is going to give her enough misery. She don't need any more from you.
Leo, it's for your benefit.
What? My benefit? I want to give her love. What do I give her? I give her shame, trouble, heartbreak. Now, please, do me a favor. Just leave her be.
You are facing a first-degree murder charge. A conviction can lead straight to the gas chamber.
And who's going to miss me? Hmm? My wife? It's too late. Marietta? She don't care.
Carol Donahue?
No. She don't care either. Why should she? Listen to me, John. Do me a favor. Don't be such a good lawyer. Because even if we win this case, what is there to win?
Thank you.
Mr. Egan. You are John Egan, aren't you?
That's right.
Well, I thought I recognized you. You weren't on crutches last time you came to the Valera home.
Oh, you must be Carol Donahue.
Mm-hmm. Mr. Valera told me about your back injury. Must be terribly painful. I can imagine your discomfort.
I wish it were bad enough to require a nurse.
Mr. Egan, I've been wanting to talk to you. Do you have any free time?
Well, I need a drink with my pain pills. Will you, join me?
Well, I was just going to try to get in to see Mr. Valera. You are in pain, aren't you?
Never make it across that street alone.
Well, in that case, it's my duty to join you.
Well, you said you wanted to see me about something. What's this?
Potato pancakes and applesauce.
Jake, we didn't order this.
I ordered it. Little heartburn will take your mind off your back.
Mr. Egan, I'm the guilty one in this case.
You?
I never should have stayed on at the Valera home. If I'd had a grain of sense, I would have left months ago.
Why?
Well, that's when Leo Valera began to show an interest in me.
How did he show interest?
All he did was ask me to lunch a few times and drive me home from the clinics on Wednesday night. Nothing like the newspapers are trying to imply.
Did you encourage him at all?
I don't think so. Mr. Valera is a very intense and determined man. And he's terribly lonely.
Why didn't you quit?
Well, I felt my first duty was to Mrs. Valera. Poor woman suffered agonies, and I had to help her. And she wanted me with her.
I understand she knew about you and her husband.
There was nothing to know. Mrs. Valera had a vivid, almost diabolical imagination. As you know, her illness was mostly psychosomatic.
But the poison wasn't.
No, it wasn't. I just can't believe Mr. Valera could murder his... Oh, your pain pill. Now, I insist you take it right this minute.
Yes, ma'am.
You know, the things the newspapers are saying about us, even the things Marietta thinks, they're just unfair. In a way, though, it's rather flattering. No one has ever thought about me that way before.
Chewing gum is missing.
Perhaps we should call the police. If you'll excuse me, Sergeant, I was just leaving for court. Oh, of course. That's why you're here, isn't it? My escort, protecting the star witness. Come on, Mr. Policeman, let's go hand in hand to the witness stand.
I'm on another case now, Miss Valera. I won't be at the trial at all.
Oh. Then what brings you here? The Florentine statuary? The primitive art of Marietta Valera? Here you are, Sergeant. Marietta Valera in retrospect.
Color sense is excellent. Technique's a bit crude, though. And your perspective is lopsided. Miss Valera, I came here to apologize.
For what? Your theories on art?
For the way the case turned out, for making it necessary for you to testify against your father.
My day in court. I bought this outfit just for the occasion. Like it? How do I look as a tragic figure?
A lot more tragic than you think. Look at me.
No.
Look at me. I want to see how tough you really are.
What the devil do you want me to do? Weep and moan and beat my pointed little head against the wall? Who's going to listen? Who's going to care? Don't you understand, Sergeant? Little Marietta has it made. Clothes and cars and a glorified wind tunnel for a home. I haven't got a thing to gripe about. I can afford everything but self-pity. It's the poor little rich girl syndrome, remember? Will our heroine find her reasons for existence? Will she find her reasons for being? Well, one of my reasons was a sick-minded invalid and the other is on trial for murder.
And our heroine doesn't care at all.
Nobody cares, Sergeant.
I care.
Sergeant? Nick?
Good. Excellent. I recommend it highly.
Mr. Kyoto, did you ever use this pest killer on the Valera estate?
About 2 years ago, their vegetable garden was overrun with rabbits. One application of this poison, and poof, no more rabbits.
Now, when you used this poison there, did you ever leave any on the premises?
Yes, I did, in the tool house.
And who outside of you knew that it was there?
Well, the only one I told was Mr. Valera.
You told him what?
That the box contained poison, that he should keep it away from children and pets.
You told no one else in the Valera household?
No, sir.
Then, to your knowledge, Mr. Kyoto, no one else knew of its presence. Just Leo Valera. Did you at any time try to remove that box of poison from the premises?
No, sir. Matter of fact, I forgot about it completely.
Thank you, Mr. Kyoto. Your Honor, I'd like to enter the contents of this box as evidence.
As requested. Bailiff?
Your witness?
No questions, Your Honor.
You may be excused, Mr. Kyoto. Will the prosecution call its next witness, please?
Your Honor, we'd like to call Sergeant Dan Kirby to the stand.
Yes, sir. Mrs. Valera's phone call was received about 11 a.m. She said that her husband was trying to murder her. Sergeant Anderson and I were sent out to investigate.
Sergeant, as the investigating and arresting officer, you're familiar with the toxicologist's report on that pest killer, are you not?
Yes, I am.
The report has already been entered as evidence, but would you please remind the court, briefly and in general terms, of its contents?
It stated that the pest killer contained, among other things, large amounts of arsenic trioxide.
What else, Sergeant?
It identified the pest killer as the poison that killed Mrs. Valera.
Thank you, Sergeant. Now, in your investigation and interrogation concerning the murder, did you find that any other person, other than the defendant, knew that the pest killer was on the premises?
There was no pest killer on the premises.
Answer the question, Sergeant.
The answer is no.
Thank you. Now, about the arrest. Would you describe for the court the circumstances under which Leo Valera was apprehended?
We learned from his office that the suspect was at the Marietta Heights construction project. When we got there, he was talking to his daughter outside the trailer they were using for an office.
And he ducked inside the trailer as soon as he saw you, didn't he?
Yes, but he came right out when we called him.
Did he have a gun, Sergeant?
Yes.
And did he use the gun to try to escape, Sergeant?
Well, he ran around the trailer and either jumped or fell over an embankment.
Come on, Sergeant, he still had the gun, didn't he?
Yes, but...
And that was the moment at which you apprehended him, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Your witness, Mr. Egan.
Sergeant Kirby, when you learned that Mrs. Valera had been poisoned, did you make any attempt to find that poison?
Yes, sir. We spent a whole day searching the house and the grounds, including the tool house, but we didn't find anything.
But a witness has just testified under oath that he placed the box of poison in the tool house and did not remove it. As a qualified police officer, how do you explain that?
Well, we can only assume that somebody else removed it. Probably the murderer.
But as you say, it was only an assumption.
Yes.
Was there any concrete evidence as to the identity of this someone else?
No, sir, no evidence at all.
You stated that when you apprehended Mr. Valera, he had a gun. Did he at any time shoot that gun?
No, sir. The gun was lying on the ground between his feet. Mr. Valera was huddled at the bottom of the embankment when he was crying. He didn't struggle or try to escape. All he said was, I was going to use this on myself. And I couldn't. I couldn't.
Thank you, Sergeant. That'll be all.
You and Nick make a good team. Well then, Miss Valera. Your father told you he'd stay with your mother until you got home. But when you arrived...
Mother was dead.
And your father?
He wasn't there.
Your mother was dead and your father was gone? When did you see him the next time?
Later that day at the morgue.
And was he alone?
No. Sergeant Kirby was with him
And, Miss Valera?
Carol Donahue.
Leo Valera and Carol Donahue together. Did they feel that their togetherness warranted an explanation?
They said Mother had been calling for Carol. Father went to the clinic to get her.
And you believe that?
I object, Your Honor. The question is irrelevant, incompetent, and immaterial.
Sustained. Miss Valera, did you see your father and Miss Donahue together at any other time? Outside of the everyday household situation, of course.
Yes, I did.
When was the first time? And speak up, please, Miss Valera.
About 4 months ago. Carol worked at a clinic on Wednesdays. One night, Father drove her home. They sat in the car in the driveway for hours.
I see. And did he drive her home often?
For a while, almost every week.
Now, usually, when a patient dies, a private nurse terminates her employment. However, Miss Donahue was still living in your father's home. Can you explain that?
The day after Mother's death, Carol tried to leave.
Tried?
Yes. But the police suggested that she stay on a while longer.
At your home?
Well, no.
Well, now, whose idea was it?
It was Father's idea. But there was nothing...
And were you present when your father made the, suggestion?
The first time, yes. When the police stopped her.
The day after your mother's death. Now, Miss Valera, what did your father say? How did he express himself?
He told her, "This is your home, Carissima. You have more reason than ever to stay here now."
You have more reason to stay here now. No. You have more reason than ever to stay here now. Less than 24 hours after your mother was murdered. Now, Miss Valera, tell me, how did your parents get along? I mean, as husband and wife.
John, what right has he to torture her?
No. Miss Valera, were they affectionate toward each other, demonstrative?
No.
Louder, Miss Valera.
No, they weren't.
Speak up, Miss Valera.
No! They hated each other!
John, please. Leave her alone. Just don't punish her no more.
Leo, it's all right. I know what I'm doing.
No, John. John, please, don't hurt her no more.
All right, please, get out of the way. I'm a nurse. That's the truth.
Everybody sit down. Take your place. Bailiff, come on.
Please,
Thank you, Chief.
Order. Give him some room, please.
Come on.
Straighten out his legs now. Slowly.
Now, stay there.
That's right.
Oh, dear, John.
Your Honor, I'd like to apologize to the court for the behavior of our client.
Is Mr. Egan all right, Mr. Harris?
Well, no, sir, he isn't. On behalf of my associate, I'd like to request a continuance of a few days until he's able to perform his normal duties.
Do you have any objection to that, Mr. Miller?
No, sir, of course not.
Continuance is granted. Court stands adjourned until Monday at 10 a.m.
Thank you, Your Honor.
For a minute there, you had me believing in monsters.
That's hardly a compliment, Mr. Egan. You were sound asleep when I left. How are you feeling?
Well, not quite ready for my judo lesson, but better, thanks to you.
I brought some liniment for your back.
I once had a sumo wrestler for a client. His wife smelled like that.
I brought some lotion to chase the smell. Oh, and some eggnog in case you miss a meal or two, as you probably will.
You keep this up, and every time I see you, I'll pull a muscle.
Let's go stretch you out on that table over there. Let me help you.
All right.
All right?
Yeah, let me try myself. That's a little better.
You take your shirt off.
Well, look at me, no crutches.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Want to get this shirt?
Okay.
Oh.
How's that?
Oh, that's good.
Just relax, and I'll put the liniment on.
Use the eggnog. It smells better.
Let's see where it hurts now. That's it.
A little to the right, huh? Oh, good. Scratch it. Oh, it's beautiful, Carol. You know, nursing isn't a profession, it's an art. How long have you been an artist?
Oh, I've been taking care of sick people since I was 15.
Your parents?
My older sister. She was the only parent I knew. She raised me as if I were her own daughter, and when she became ill, I had to repay her. Except for school, I was with her constantly trying to help.
Not much fun for a 15-year-old.
Less fun for her. I learned what suffering is like, what pain can do to people just being with her. You know, when she died, I was almost relieved.
No! Take it easy, honey.
I'm sorry, really, I am.
That's better.
Watching my sister die the way she died, I realized I'd never be happy unless I was helping people. There's so much suffering in the world. Somebody's got to help. I guess that sounds corny.
As a matter of fact, I'm impressed. Has your work as a nurse made you happy?
I think so. My last 2 patients in San Luis Obispo, before I came here, were terminal cases, Mrs. Wyckoff and Mrs. Constantine. Strangely enough, I found more satisfaction in helping them than any of the others.
Well, why?
Well, they appreciated everything so much, the little things. Things that apparently other nurses don't bother with.
Like the back rubs, the eggnogs.
Exactly. I'd make puddings and things. I'd read to them and fix their hair and their nails. Anything to make them more comfortable, to help them forget their suffering. Mrs. Wyckoff, I remember, challenged my eggnog recipe. She claimed she knew a better one. Bless her heart, she died before she could tell it to me.
Hello.
Roll out of that sack, Mitch. We've got work to do.
Hey. Hey, what? Hey, John? John, it's 4 o'clock in the morning.
10 after.
Oh, where are you anyway?
West Side Chemical Services, 290 Flower Street. Meet me here right away, Mitch, and bring a suitcase. You may be taking a trip.
Welcome back, Mr. Egan. I see you're feeling better.
Yes, sir, thank you.
Do you wish to cross-examine Miss Valera at this time?
With the court's permission, I'd like to reserve that right until later in the trial.
As you wish. Call your next witness, Mr. Miller.
Your Honor, we call Miss Carol Donahue to the stand.
I told Mr. Valera 3 or 4 weeks ago that I didn't want him to continue calling for me at the clinic.
I see. Did he ask you why?
Yes, I told him he was becoming too serious.
Serious? How? Had he made any improper advances?
Absolutely not. He was a perfect gentleman.
I see. Well, what about verbal advances? Did he, well, did he profess his love to you?
Yes, he did.
And your reply?
I said I didn't want to become involved with a married man.
And how did he react to that?
He said his marriage was a failure. He wished it had never happened. He said, sometimes, Carol, I find myself wishing she was dead.
Thank you, Miss Donahue. Your witness.
Are you all right, Mr. Egan?
Yes, sir, I'm all right.
Then proceed, please. Proceed with the questioning, Mr. Egan.
Yes, sir.
Miss Donahue, would you please tell the court why you became a nurse?
Well, in my teens, I realized there was too much pain and suffering in the world, and I hoped I could help alleviate some of it.
What made you decide that?
I saw my sister die, my older sister, a very slow and painful death. I saw what pain could do to a normal, healthy human being. It took away her beauty, her dignity, her strength, even her mind. It turned her into a living skeleton.
How did you feel when your sister died?
Relieved.
Relieved?
For her sake and for mine.
Did you feel the same way when Mrs. Valera died?
Objection, Your Honor. This line of questioning is completely irrelevant.
I assure you, Your Honor, these questions have a direct bearing on this case.
Overruled, Mr. Miller. But I suggest, Mr. Egan, you get to your point quickly.
Yes, sir. Now then, Miss Donahue, did you feel relieved when Mrs. Valera died?
Yes. Yes, I did.
And your other patients? Mrs. Wyckoff, for example, in San Luis Obispo? Miss Donahue, did you feel relieved when Mrs. Wyckoff died?
Well, I felt death was a blessing for her.
And Mrs. Constantine, was death a blessing for her, too?
Yes, she had a bad time of it.
Please tell the court what you did to make these women more comfortable.
Oh, I do little things. Fix their hair and fuss with their makeup. I read to them. Surprise them with foods they like. Desserts, puddings, eggnogs.
Eggnogs?
Yes.
Like that one? Same recipe?
Yes.
Who did you make that particular eggnog for, Miss Donahue?
Well, I made it for you.
Yes, you made it for me. Your Honor, this is a notarized laboratory analysis of that particular eggnog. If you'll compare it with the police laboratory's analysis of the poison which killed Mrs. Valera, you'll find many of the same ingredients.
May it please the court, Mr. Egan's remarks are out of order. They call for conclusions, speculation, and of a dramatic attempt to influence the court and the jury. Further, it is not proper cross-examination. He is assuming facts, not an evidence. If Mr. Egan has any information which has not come to the attention of the authorities, now is the time he should make proof.
I agree with you, Mr. Miller. The tactics of Mr. Egan are most unusual. And it will be necessary, Counselor, at this time, to set forth in the record what you expect to prove in your line of questioning.
Very well, Your Honor. And Mr. Prosecutor, of my own knowledge and through the investigation of my assistant, Mr. Harris, who is an officer of this court, I make the following offer of proof. Mitch.
Your Honor, these are sales receipts. The same pest killer that killed Mrs. Valera was sold to Carol Donahue in San Luis Obispo. 2 boxes. She bought the first one while in the employ of Mrs. Wyckoff, and the second while working for Mrs. Constantine. I have spoken with the sheriff and health officials in San Luis Obispo, and they're willing to issue an order to exhume the bodies for autopsy.
Don't do that! You let them rest. I put them there. That's where they belong.
Why? Why did you do this terrible thing?
Why terrible? It took my sister 5 years to die, and I hated her for it. She grew old and ugly and empty, and I did too. Well, suffering is contagious. Well, you understand that. You have to get rid of them quickly and help them die so that others can live. Don't you understand the sooner they die, the better. And then nobody hates them. And Nobody feels their pain. Nobody, not even me.
Well, Leo, the charges against you have been dropped officially.
Mr. Egan, we can't thank you enough.
What about Carol?
Well, she'll be indicted for murder, or murders. There may be cause for an insanity plea, Leo. I'm not sure.
Poor Carol. So much love. And hate. I feel so sorry. Thank you.
Scarcely a drop of blood remains within me that does not tremble. I recognize the signals of an ancient flame. I'll think of you often.
Good luck, Marietta. Nicky. What's this with the signals of the ancient flame?
Dante's Inferno. What's the matter? Don't you read?
I have no time. I'm a lawyer.
Hey, John, your cane. Your cane.
Oh, the cane. I haven't needed that in weeks, Nick.